So a few months ago, Sean asked me if I could go anywhere in the RV, where would I go? And I immediately thought Glacier National Park. So we decided, you know what, we're going to head out and we're going to go to Glacier. We weren't even sure, with all the limitations or restrictions in each state, how feasible it would be, but we decided we're going to try. And so the very next day, we packed up and we left Lafayette, Louisiana, and we decided we were going to head to Hot Springs, Arkansas as our first stop because they had some work there, and then we went on to Bella Vista. We love the Bella Vista and Bentonville area in Arkansas. And if you're planning a trip there, we hope some of the information and the things we can show you today will help you in planning an awesome trip there, because there are some cool things to do, awesome places to visit and see, and a lot of free stuff. It's a good place if you need some free activities.
Hi, I'm Sean.
And I'm Nicole.
And we are the Cajun Nomads. When Nicole said that she wanted to go to Glacier, I was so excited because I'd always wanted to go to Glacier as well. And so the first step to just heading on any trip is just getting out of your parking spot. And if you are an RVer, that could be difficult. That kind of was the case getting out of my dad's property that you're going to see, because it took some maneuvering and we were still getting used to this large fifth wheel.
So we were here in front of this old building at my father-in-law's. Just parked. So we're just trying to move before it starts raining even more. And so we're kind of tearing up his yard a bit, but he said it's all right. He's gonna figure it out. We have very limited space, but we have a good bit, so we're gonna see what he's gonna do. My father-in-law came out for the show back there. Stop.
I'm looking at that back corner over there, by that tree.
I'm more worried about that.
Don't worry about here, the tree.
Oh yeah, you fine.
And I got this tree I gotta worry about.
You're good.
That tree up there.
You're
If there's any fight that you're going to get into when you are RVing, it's going to be in the setup and tear down and moving phase. One of the things I've had to really learn to do is trust my spotter. Nicole spots for me, communicates to me by phone when I'm moving. Sometimes I see stuff that she can't because I know where I'm trying to go, and it's hard to communicate that. But many times I just don't have the depth perception she has because she's watching it and seeing how close I'm getting, and sometimes that can really be a challenge. With this particular maneuver, I had to almost get, well, not almost, I had to get at a 90-degree angle in order to get it out there, meanwhile trying not to scratch up the front nose cap of the RV. Avoid that.
I mean, you're gonna hit it. The thing you're hearing, Pop said, branch underneath you.
I don't care about that. Yeah, see here, I can do it from 90. If it would have hit, it would have hit right here.
Okay, I didn't know because I saw that other truck do that.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pivot a little bit more this way, and that's where I got to be careful. And then I can spin it over, and I think I can avoid most of that limb.
We scratched it on another tree branch already, so we don't want to do that again. It doesn't look like it would, but they do scratch it. So we had to take a little break so I could help him make sure he pivoted without hitting the branches. And he did. He did a good job.
So the first stop was Hot Springs, Arkansas, and we found a place that was just okay. It was kind of a parking lot, but because this was one of our first stops, we really wanted to have, I don't know, a little bit more of amenities and a built-out spot, something that just kind of captured Arkansas, captured Hot Springs. We didn't really feel like the first spot, though it was nice and they were friendly, did that. But then we came across a fantastic campsite. It was Katherine's Landing. What an incredible campsite. It's actually one of 9 campground destinations in the RVC Outdoor Destinations portfolio. If you're looking for a campground that has everything you can really want for you and your family to vacation, this is it. It's a little pricey, but man, you have everything. I was able to fish. We were able to go to the pool. They have water park areas for the kids next to the pool, outdoor pavilions, just so much. And the campgrounds are beautiful and absolutely manicured. You would really, really love it. If you're ever in that area, check out Katherine's Landing.
So for me, Hot Springs was not a hot destination. I love Katherine's Landing, but because of all the restrictions, there was like the spas were closed at certain times. It was just really difficult to really do any of the other like things like that.
And this is a problem because sometimes when you travel, you may love a destination and your spouse just doesn't really care for it. I loved it because I love water and it's surrounded, you know, it's all around a lake, and so there's things like that. So it kind of depends what you're looking for. But sure, she's right. A lot of stuff was closed during that time.
Yeah, but one thing that was open that was awesome was Java Prima, I think is how you say it, coffee house. And they actually let you go and sit in the coffee house, and I could do my writing and my studying. So not many coffee houses are open where we're at, where we're from, that you could actually sit in. So I was so happy, and their chocolate iced mocha coffee drink is awesome.
It really was good.
Yeah, it was good. And so then they have a cute store with lots of little things to look at and buy if you want. So I enjoyed that. And I also enjoyed the Purple Cow. It's a really cool little restaurant. And they introduced me to queso with ruffles, which I have never had before, and it was really good.
Yeah, I didn't get to make very many of those trips because I was working during the day, but it was really nice that she could go find places while I was working that she could go explore and enjoy, and she did talk a lot about the Purple Cow, so that was obviously a hit.
Quesos and ruffles is good. So theirs is anyway, so.
Gotta check it out.
So I didn't really like all of Hot Springs, but I did find some little gems there.
For me, I did find like a little watering hole that you could go to and hang out and swim. If you want to rent boats or things like that, there's opportunity. Of course, fishing you can do. But anyway, but what really was a disturbing situation was we found out something horrible.
Like the night before we left Hot Springs, I think.
As if there wasn't enough bad news in 2020, then there was this.
We just got very disturbing news.
Yes. Very.
It's I'm not going to say it's the worst news of 2020, but it's in the list of the worst things of 2020. Cracker Barrel, we've heard, is going to discontinue serving Thousand Island dressing.
I'm hoping it's fake news because it is 2020, because it would be very sad because we like it on our salad.
So we tried the honey mustard.
It's all right.
It was just okay, a little tangy.
On the salad.
Tried the ranch, kind of watered down. But the Thousand Island, oh, it's so good.
My favorite.
We like it a lot. And so we trying to figure out what's going on. We've checked Google. And Google doesn't even know. If Google doesn't know, who knows? Maybe you can tell us why did Cracker Barrel discontinue their Thousand Island dressing?
From Hot Springs, we headed over to Bentonville, Arkansas. Actually, we stayed
In Bella Vista.
in Bella Vista.
Yeah, at Blowing Springs Park. It's not as fancy as Catherine's Landing, but we really like this park. It's awesome. It's right located in the center of all the trails, walking trails and biking trails in that area. So it's really a good place. And they have awesome internet service.
They do have awesome internet service.
That's
and
a
the
plus.
whole area is pretty. But you're really only about a 10-minute drive to Bentonville, which has become just really a go-to for us. In fact, in this video, you're going to see there's two different seasons, two different lists of beers. You're obviously getting two different videos, but we just love that area, so we included some of that because we hadn't captured it in the second trip.
Yeah, we didn't do video in our first trip. We actually weren't recording video because we weren't making videos, but we have pictures. But we love the places, and I think if you're planning a trip, this Northwest Arkansas has a lot for you and your family.
So much,
and so we're going to kind of go through some of the places we went, and hopefully you can plan your trip.
One of the places we went to was Crystal Bridges Museum, and we loved it. It's an American art museum combined with nature, and it's absolutely free.
Yeah, we had fun going through that. I mean, we spent hours there looking at all the artwork and just photography. And then we went outside, and they have some really cool sculptures and different artwork outside. And you have some little tiny trails you can walk.
And streams that run through the trails.
Yeah, and so it's just really refreshing and pretty, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and the Mira's room with all the colorful balls, that was incredible.
Yeah, that was
so
fun.
cool to see.
What you think of this, Nicole?
It's cool. I like it. I thought it was going to be disoriented, but it's not. It's very cool.
Yeah. So we are in the Infinity Mirrors at Crystal Bridges Museum. Unbelievable museum. Really, really neat place to come and visit. I would really encourage, if anybody's in the Bentonville, Arkansas area, to check it out. Nicole, would you say it's one of the cooler displays?
Fun. I like it. Yes,
Yeah.
it's very cute.
Yeah, just an amazing place to come visit.
Yeah. So anyway, you need to check it out. If you, I forgot what it's called, but if you get to the Bentonville area, you have to go. The kids will love it. The whole family, a lot of fun.
Another place we visited that's very kid-friendly is the Walmart Museum, and then the ice cream shop that's next to it. I think it's called the Spark Cafe. And so really it's just the history of Walmart, which was really fascinating. I had no idea what went into the Walmart.
When you think about just the huge role that Walmart plays in all of Americans' lives, I mean, it really is something that we all engage as kind of part of our culture, and to watch the growth. And there were stories that I learned I had no idea about.
Yeah, it's really cool stories. It's really neat to hear about the people that originally founded it, and so it was very inspirational. And so then we went to the ice cream place, and that was really good, and it was cheap.
Yeah, it was.
Very cheap ice cream.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Bentonville, downtown Bentonville. If you're a foodie, you are in the right place, because there's all these incredible restaurants that surround the square there, and there's one in particular that we really liked.
I think it's our favorite. It's Tusk and Trotter. It's like a farm to table kind of restaurant, and so it's a really good vibe. The food is excellent.
It really is.
We've gone, I think, 4 times.
Too many
four
times.
times. The last time I went, I even got a salad, and their salad is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's just one of many. There's several great restaurants right there in that little downtown area. And there is an Onyx coffee house there.
So we went to Onyx Coffee House for the first time here. It is my favorite coffee house that I've ever been to. I got the Onyx Delight, which is like espresso, honey, cinnamon. It's so good. It's delicious.
It really is. There's one, like I said, in downtown Bentonville, but then if you go over to Rogers, that's where their main roastery is at, and it is unbelievable. Number one, it's beautifully laid out.
It has a very cool vibe.
Yeah, very cool vibe. And even the little downtown area, there's shops, and it's really quaint at night. It's lit up really nice. Yeah. And when you go in, it's just so welcoming, and it smells.
It has a fireplace.
Oh, yeah. It was really, I know we're going on like, wow, how good can a coffee house be?
That coffee was really good.
But when you have fantastic atmosphere and fantastic coffee, and really great staff there. And so yeah, it really was good. You need to make that kind of one of your stops when you're in that area.
Absolutely.
And we're not sponsored by them.
No.
We just like it that much.
But I would be.
yeah. Call us, Onyx. We're there for you.
Coffee. Okay.
So we're here at the Onyx Cafe in Rogers, Arkansas, up in Northwest Arkansas. And I've got to tell you, it is amazing. This coffee, we drink a lot of coffee.
Every day we drink coffee.
Yeah, every day.
It's so good.
Multiple times a day.
Yeah.
And we love coffee, but I'll tell you what, this place is unbelievable. We were walking around the downtown Bentonville area, and we noticed the cafe there. We went to check it out today, and it was so good. And they told us that the lab where they roast all the coffee is actually here in Rogers. So we made a trip up the same day, today. We came for a second time, and we came check it out, and it's unbelievable. We'll show you around a little bit, but I got to tell you, if you're in the Rogers area, you don't want to miss the Onyx experience. The Onyx experience. It is an experience.
We braved the rain to come, so.
Oh yes, raining outside. Had it been snowing,
we would have come.
We would have come.
So after indulging in coffee and all the great eateries, it was time to get outside. And that's one of the best things about Bella Vista, Bentonville, Rogers area, is that there's all these outside activities you can do in really cool places to see. We want to tell you and show you a few of them.
Yeah, we went to a few different places. We went to Mildred Cooper Memorial Chapel. Yeah. So that was really pretty.
That was fun. I was going to crash a wedding. She didn't let me.
No, as you'll see. And then we went to Tanyard Creek Trail. We had a blast playing in the waterfalls like some kids.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And our friends tagged along too.
Yeah, it's a good hike, so you can really get some exercise in, and then you work up a sweat and you go cool off in the water.
Yeah, so we had fun. Our friends came in with their little kids, so you'll see them in the video, and we just had a ball with them. And then we went to Devil's Den State Park.
We did. Before going to Devil's Den, though, we did go that same day out to another creek that they have.
That's right, a little water hole.
Then you have a place you could jump off. There was moving water. It was it was kind of chilly, but in the summertime, that was awesome. We really had a great time. And then we made our way over to Devil's Den.
Yeah, and we didn't even know about Devil's Den State Park. We missed that. So our friends told us about it. So we all went together, and it was really cool because you climb really high, and then you look out, and the river is like that you walk by is like this big by the time you're at the top. So
yeah, beautiful park.
We loved it.
And we only saw a fraction of it, but we'll give you a little glimpse into some of that.
Okay, so we're going to the Mildred Cooper Memorial Chapel.
Correct. We took the wrong path and we went left instead of right, and we ended up at a pretty lake, which was nice.
Yeah.
But then we tried to walk to the chapel, which isn't far, but it's uphill, and realized we needed our car so we could drive to the actual chapel.
Yeah, we would have walked, but it looked like you were actually getting back on the road or something. So I don't know, but
the main road,
It's not far off that little parking lot by the lake.
Right.
But we finally found the entrance to it with signage, so we know we're in the right place.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited to go see it. So we're kind of disappointed. Well, a lot disappointed because it's closed for a private event.
Hey, let's go crash this event.
No.
Yeah, come on. I'm going. Come with me. Just act like you belong there.
Shh, no, it's a little wedding. Look, the little girl.
Babe, I've got my wedding attire on. Coaster.
Stop
it. Works everywhere.
We're not doing that. So today we're going to be hiking the Tangierloo, which is like 2.2 miles, and it's an easy little walk.
Yeah, it's all paved right now. I'm sure we may get to some, dirt paths, but right now it's all paved. It's supposed to be water somewhere on the trail, and so if there is, we'll definitely show you.
So the water's super low, it looks like today, because they said they haven't had much rain. But it's a cute little first little spot. You got some more water.
We have a suspension bridge right over here we're going to come up to, get to walk across. I like the little outcrops and how it kind of has cut, the water over time has cut underneath it. Really nice.
Go and scare him. And his face. Look at him, he's running. Yeah, she had that panic look. That was funny, her face. The little face.
So this is pretty cool. It's like the temperature dropped like 20 degrees when we stepped into this trail beneath this little cavern. Well, I don't know. I guess an outcrop. I don't know what they call these. Girls, what do they call this? Huh? You call this a cave? Look at this. What do you think is hidden back there before? Bears?
Spiders.
Spiders.
Definitely spiders.
What do you
What do you think?
What do you think? What do you think's been hiding back there?
Bats.
Bats? I think you might be right. I think this was Batman and Robin's original cave. That's what I really think. Batman and Robin, this is where they staged that. What do you think, Scott?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see bat tracks.
Yeah.
Batmobile tracks.
Batmobile tracks. Okay, very good. All right. So we made it to the falls on Tangierloo. Beautiful out here. We'll show you a few images of it. It's actually not a very difficult hike at all to get here.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, it really is. But if during the summer it's a little warm, this is a great place to get in the water, cool off. You have kids, there's little swimming holes. Almost looks like some slide areas where the rock is smooth and the water's running. So beautiful out here.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's an easy walk to get here. It is a little difficult, getting down to get to the actual fall. But I did it, so pretty, not too difficult.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
But it's pretty and it's very peaceful. So much fun, lots of kids, lots of people out, just having a good time.
Ready to hit that waterfall.
Yeah, we're about to hit that water. It's sexy, baby.
See that? That's how they do it in the movies. So what'd you think?
I like it because it's cold. It's so good. I say we go in there.
So we couldn't believe we had so much fun on just our first two destinations, and we still are making our way to Glacier National Park. But
Yes.
I love Hot Springs.
Yeah. I like the coffee house
Right.
and Purple Cow.
Right.
It was not my favorite.
Not
this
her
time.
favorite. But
Maybe
we,
another day.
But we both agree that Northwest Arkansas
Yes.
really is something special. And I have a feeling we'll be dropping in there more and more often.
Yeah, we enjoy it, and we totally recommend it for you if you're single, a couple, or have kids. It's a great place even to bring your whole family.
Absolutely.
And so,
yeah. So now it's time to keep making our way towards Glacier. We hope you'll stay with us on the journey. Listen, if you're not subscribed, please do so. We'd love to have you join the team here, and also click the notification bell. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and give us feedback. Tell us about your trips. If you've been to that area, maybe share some of the experiences. There's so many. I know we missed tons of them.
Yeah. And so until next time,
let the good times roll.